All right, all right. Okay, we will be going through this paper, your 2022 paper, May, June 2022, set 4-1. Okay, this is a 2 hours, 30 minutes paper. Based on my feedback, I think this paper is pretty tough. Okay, it's quite tough. Yeah, so just take note on the few questions that you all need to take note on. Okay, for this one. All right, so I won't go through this. It's a 130 marks paper. Okay, 130 marks. Don't fail. Okay, don't fail your paper 4. Okay, sorry, teacher will be a bit wonky today because teacher is a bit sick. Okay, so number 1. The list shows 15 midday temperatures in degrees Celsius in Suntown. Okay, complete the stand and leaf diagram. So make sure you all know all the diagrams. Okay, based on your statistics. Wait, give me a moment. Okay, so stem and leaf diagram. Okay, stem and leaf diagram. 1, 7. So what I would do is I would just put the numbers at the side first, then only later I arrange it. Okay, unless you can see this one immediately arranged. Okay, so this is what I'll do. I put 1, 1. Then what else? This one 8. This one 3, 2, 5, 9, 1, 7, 9, 8, 1, 4, 3. Okay, normally I'll write it at the side first, then only you go and rearrange it because you need to put it in ascending order. Okay, so how do we do this? For this one will be 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Okay, so we just arrange it. 7. Okay, is there another 7? 7, 8, 8, 9, 9. Okay, then for this one, okay, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Okay, so we cancel this. 1, 1, 1, 1. Then 2, 3, 2, 3. Then 3, 4. Okay, what you want to do also, you try to, okay, not try to, arrange it like this so it's clear for you. Okay, so that it's clear for you. Okay, did I miss something? There's a 5, right? 1, 1, 1, 1, 2, 3, 3, 4. Sorry, one more. 5. Okay, there's one more 5. Okay. Can? Okay, second one. Find the median. Okay, so find the median. You can just count it actually. Okay, because this one is quite easy, right? So median, you got 15 of it. Remember, always find your position first. So position is n plus 1, which is 15 plus 1 over 2. Okay, so it's your 8th position. Go count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So this 8th position, 21 degrees Celsius. Okay, find the upper quartile. So upper quartile formula is 3 over 4 times your n plus 1, right? Okay, so upper quartile is just Q3 with 3 over 4 times 16. Okay, the n plus 1. So that will be what? 16 times 3 over 4. You find the position first. This is the 12th position. So you count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so this one will be your upper quartile. Okay, so you need to follow the formula. Okay. Question 4. Rahul draws a pie chart to show this info. Calculate the sector angle for the number of days the temperature is 18 degrees Celsius. Okay, how many days is 18 degrees Celsius? So we have to count over here. There is 8, 8. Got 2 of it. Okay, got 2 of it. So 2 out of 15 of it. And you need to know your sector angle on a pie chart is basically like this. Okay, we want to find what's the theta here. So 2/16 times 360 degrees. Okay, this will be 48 degrees. Okay, 48 degrees. Okay, question B. The box and whisker plot shows information about the masses in grams of some apple. Find the median. Okay, so we need to know how to actually find our box and whisker. This will be Q1, Q2, which is median, Q3. This one, lowest value, highest value. Okay, lowest value and highest value. This is how you all do your box and whisker plot. So your median will be this one, right? So how do we calculate? You see, every box represents 5, right? So this will be 120 grams. Find the range. So range, you just need to take the highest value minus the lowest value. This one 120. Lowest value will be 40. Highest value will be, how much is this? 160. So 160 minus 40. This will be, wait, hold on a minute. 170 is not 160. 170. So this will be 130. Okay, then find the interquartile range. It's just the value of Q3 minus Q1. Okay, Q3 minus Q1. This will be 150 minus, okay, what am I doing? Sorry, Q3, which is over here, 140. Q1 will be 1, 2. Okay, this one will be 80. Okay, so 170, 140 minus 80. Okay, just type in the calculator, 60. 60 grams. Okay, this one is all 3 marks for your one. Okay, 3 marks for your. You just need to read carefully on the diagram. Okay, so all this we have gone through many times already. Okay, C1. The time T minutes spent on homework in 1 week by each of 200 students is recorded. The table shows the result. Okay, so make sure you all know how to calculate your mode, median, mean. So everything about your graph one will come up, statistics will come out in your paper 4. Okay, so calculate an estimate of the mean. Okay, so you all need to know what's the formula first. Mean equals to sum of fx over sum of f. Okay, some of you always make a silly mistake. Okay, so make sure you all double, triple check this because you see it's a 4-mark question. You put one value wrong, right? The entire thing will be wrong already. Okay, so number 1, what we want to do, we find the midpoint. Okay, we call it x. Midpoint, we just write on top 50, 70, 85, 95, and then this one 125. Okay, be careful on this. When you all calculate the midpoint, make sure you all double check it because the class is not always the same. Okay, the class is not always the same. Okay, here is f. Then make sure you know that you need to calculate fx, right? Okay, so what I like to do is I like to double count it so that I don't make a mistake. Okay, so what I'll do from here, I'll calculate 50 times 6, 70 times 10, 85 times 70, then I write it down here. Okay, so here will be 300, 700, 5950, 7980, and then 3750. Okay, 3750. Okay, so double write it. Okay, in exam, okay, your maths exam actually is super long. It's 2.5 hours. So you all actually by right will have more than enough time to finish. Okay, so fx, so we just write 300 times 50. Okay, why I double write this? It's just actually double check it because I've seen so many students always, sorry, not easy, not 300, 6. Okay, I've seen students actually you all know the formula, but always silly mistake, one value wrong, right? Then the entire thing wrong. Okay, so just write it like this: 10 times 70 plus 70 times 85 plus 84 times 95 plus 30 times 125. Double, triple check it. It's a free 4-mark question again, because this one guarantee will come out. Okay, sum of f will be 200. Go and type it in. You get 18680 over 200, which you'll get 93.4. Okay, 93.4. Okay, question 2. A new table with different class intervals is completed. On a histogram, the height of the bar for the 40 to 90 interval is 70.2 cm. Calculate the height of the bar for the 90 to 150 interval. Okay. Histogram means what? Histogram means it's not the same anymore. So your y-axis is your frequency density. Okay, frequency density. So here will be what? T minutes. Okay, T minutes. So number one, you all need to know what's the formula first. Frequency density equals to frequency over class width. Okay, this is frequency. This is class width. Okay. So what you want to calculate first? Okay, they say the height of the bar for the 90 to 150 intervals. Actually, we don't really need this information. So they just give you here. I think it's actually just like a clue like that, just in case you all forget the formula. So actually, you all need to memorize this for your histogram. Okay, you need to memorize this. Okay, histogram is like a bar chart, just that your y-axis represents frequency density. Okay, so something like this. Okay, so the height of the bar, height of the bar will be what? Height, which is your your frequency density. So height, which is frequency density, okay, you can write like this, equals to frequency 114 divided by the class width. The class width for this will be 150 minus 90. This is 60 for the class width. Okay. 114 divided by 60. Okay. All right. I know what they're asking here already. Okay. This is actually not the height first. Not the height yet. Okay. You all see here, this is actually the frequency density. You all checked based on the previous one. 86, the class width for the previous one is what? 50, right? Okay, so what you need to calculate for the 40 to 90 one. Okay, by right, you need to calculate like this. 86 over 50, which is equals to 1.72. Okay, so 1.72 is the frequency density, but then they say the height of the bar it represents is 17.2. So basically, you need to multiply by 10 to get the height. Okay, multiply by 10 to get the height. So height will be 1.9 times 10, which is 19 cm. 19 cm. Okay, so you need to compare. You need to compare with the information that's given to you. Okay, question 2. Okay, please stop me if I am going too fast. Okay, please stop me if I'm going too fast. Question 2A. Alex, Bobby, and Chris share strawberries in the ratio ABC 3:2. Okay, Chris receives 12 strawberries. Calculate the total number of strawberries shared. Okay, so we can calculate. Okay, the easy way I think for most of you is that you all calculate one part represent how much. Okay, so there are how many parts in total? 3 plus 2 plus 2, there are 7 parts in total. Okay, so Chris received 12 strawberries. Okay, so for one part, it represents 12 divided by 2. Okay, 12 divided by 2, which is 6. Okay, total got how many parts? 12 parts. Okay, which is, wait, is it 12 parts? Okay, teachers thinking a bit. 3 plus 2 plus 2. 7 parts. Okay, 7 parts. 7 parts. Okay, just now this one was 12 strawberry, not 7, not 12 strawberry. Okay, 7 parts, so 7 times 6, which is 42 strawberries. Okay, so total got 42 strawberries. Okay, question B. In a sale, a shop reduces all price by 12%. Dina buys a book which has an original price of $6.50. Calculate how much Dina pays for the book. Okay, so how much did she pay for the book? Okay, so reduces all price by 12%. Original price is $6.50. So the amount of percentage that she paid is 100 minus 12 over 100 times 650. Okay, 100 minus 12 will be, so she's paying 88%. Okay, 88 over 100 times 650, which is 5.72. Okay, 5.72. Can put 88 over 100 straight away, can. This one, they're not so particular. Okay, number 2, Elu pays $11 for a toy. Calculate the original price of the toy. Okay, so remember what I always tell y'all. Ori price will be what? Okay, Ori price will be always equals to 100%. Okay, as long as you follow this rule, you should always get correct. So we can use the ratio theorem. Okay, price and then percentage. Okay, original price is 100%. We don't know how much is it. Okay, then he paid $11 for the toy. This is after 12% discount, right? So this one is 88%. Okay, go and calculate based on this. So x equals to 100 over 88 times 11. Okay, just always remember that original price will be 100%. Okay, your final answer will be 1250. 1250. Cool. Okay, question C. Ferry invests some money. The rate of interest for the year is 2.5%. At the end of the second year, the overall percentage increase of Ferry's investment is 6.6%. Find the rate of interest for the second year. Okay, this one is actually quite a tricky question. 2-mark question only. Okay. You all see, got 2 years. So it's actually, you have to consider the consecutive one. Okay, I want you all look at the alternative method, and that one will be easier for you all to understand. Okay, so this is what it means. On the first year, the rate of interest is 2.5%. Okay, so it means first year, what happened? It increased from 100 to 102.5. Okay, then they say here, at the end of the second year, the overall percentage increase of Ferry's investment is 6.6%. It means, right, overall, it will become 106.6, right, of the original amount. Okay, this is overall, not based on second year itself. So overall, it actually increased from 100 to 106.6%. Okay, this is all percent. So what happened? In the second year, Okay, we need to base it. The second year, right, is based on the first year, not on the second year, not on the overall increase. Okay, so I think most of the students will just take 4.1 and then you all will write the answer down. This is what you need to do. You take the second year, the overall minus the first year first, like this. 106.6 minus 102.5. This is the amount that it increased, okay, based on the overall. Okay, so in second year, right, you have to know that second year increase. See, the sentence here is a rate of increase for the second year. The second year increase is based on the first year, not on the original. First year is based on the original, then second year based on the first year. Okay, so how do we find this? You take like this, you 4.1 over your original for first year is 102.5, then times 100%. Okay, then you will get 4%. All right, I think most of you will write 4.1%. You just have to be careful on this. Okay, question D. A radioactive substance decays at an exponential rate of 2% per day. The initial mass is 80 gram. Okay. Find the mass at the end of 5 days. Keyword here, exponential. Whenever you see exponential, you must know that the formula is the same as your compounding interest formula. Okay, compound interest formula. You all remember what's the formula? Okay, compound interest formula. Okay, simple interest, compound interest, please go and memorize it. This will be A equals to P 1 plus R over 100 to the power of T. Okay? So your mass will be equals to what? 81, because it is decaying. The other keyword here is decay. Decay means it reduces. Minus 2 over 100 to the power of T is 5. Type in the calculator, 72.3 gram. What is another word for simple interest? Don't have. Only for compound. Okay, number 2. Find how many more whole days after day 5 it takes for the mass to reduce to less than 67 gram. Okay, so now, right, because it is following this exponential decay, it means it follows the formula of your compound, the same formula as a compounding interest, right? We want to find when it first becomes less than 67 gram. Okay, so the formula is okay, what's the original amount? No. This is, you see, the keyword here is what? Sorry, not the original amount. After day 5. Okay, after day 5 is this amount already. Okay, so Yannick, your formula is correct, but you just need to change your original amount. Okay, to 72.3, because they say here the word after day 5. Okay, so that means your original starting amount right now is 72.3. Then 1 minus 2 over 100 to the power of T, which is less than 67 gram. Oh, sorry, Yannick, you were asking about the first one, is it? Yeah, it's the same formula. 1 minus 2 over 100 is 98 over 100. It's the same thing. Okay, so go and calculate this. Okay, just go and calculate this. This will be 0.98 to the power of T. Wonky, like me. Okay, this one will be 0.927. Okay, 0.927. Okay. Okay, so it's either you trial and error, or for those who have learned log, you can actually do this. Log 0.98 to the power of t less than log 0.927. Over here, you can bring becomes t log 0.98 log 0.927, and you can write like that. Log 0.927 log 0.98. Okay, you have to be careful this one. The value here is actually negative. How I get 0.927? Ln also can. 67 divided by 72.3. This one I just move here, dividing the equation. You can do ln also. Okay, but I think for math student, you all never learn log or ln, right? Okay, so what you got to do is you got to try and error. Okay, you just sub in the value where it first becomes bigger than this value here. Okay, but for those who have learned this, you can actually just use this. Maths, you can't use log or ln. You can. Okay, because they technically they won't give you marks for all this in between. You use the log and ln. Okay, but I just teach you all this method. I think most of you will just use the try and error method. So this is what you'll get, 3.77. Okay, from here, I think most of you, this is what you all will do. You just have to solve this. 0.98 to the power of t less than 0.927. So you just got to try and error. Okay, 0.98 to the power of, okay, power 1 cannot. Power of 2, 0.9604. Okay, so this is what you can write. T equals to, when t equals to 2, then this is your 0.98 to the power of t value, right? This will be 0.9604. T to the power of 3, so 0.98 to the power of 3, 0.9412. Okay, still not smaller than 0.927, right? Okay, then 0.98 to the power of 4. This will be 0.922. Okay, so you see, this is the first time that it becomes smaller than this value here. Okay, typically this is how the math students will do. So you write t equals to 4 days. Okay, t equals to 4 days. All right. Next one. Question 3. Gita buys X apples, X plus 7 oranges, and 2X minus 1 bananas. The total number of pieces of fruit Gita buys is 30. Find the number of apples Gita buys. Okay, so we just take all this expression, and we add it up, and then equals to 30. Okay, so X plus 7 plus 2X minus 1 equals to 30. 4X plus 6 equals to 30. 4X equals to 24. And X equals to 6. Okay, X equals to 6. Question 2. The cost of one apple is 15 cents. The cost of one orange is 18 cents. The total cost of all the fruits is 5.55. Find the cost in cents of one banana. Okay, so we gotta find. Okay, we gotta find all the fruits. Okay, this is a 3-mark question. So apple, got how many apples? We've got. Okay, we just write like that first. Apple, orange, bananas. Okay, we've got 6 apples. We've got 6 plus 7 oranges, which is 13. And then we got 2x minus 1 banana. So 2 times 6 minus 1. We've got 11 bananas. Okay, so this one costs how much? 0.15. Okay, wait, they want us to count in cents, right? So I can just calculate it in 15 cents. Okay, 15 cents. This one 18 cents. Okay, this one we don't know how many cents. Okay, total all add up together will be $5.55, right? Which is $5.55. So 555 cents. Okay, so how do we write it properly in the equation? 6 times 15 plus 13 times 18 plus 11x equals to 555. Okay, go and calculate one by one. 90 plus 13 times 18, 234 plus 11x equals to 555. 555 minus 234 minus 90. You'll get 231 equals to 11x. 231 divided by 11, you'll get 21. Okay, so 21 cents. Okay, question B. Solve 3w over 16 minus 1 equals to 1 over 2. So we want to find what is our w. So 3w over 16 equals to 1 over 2 plus 1. You'll get 3 over 2. Okay, 3 over 2 or 1.5. You times 16. So 3 over 2 times 16, you'll get 24. 24 divided by 3, you'll get 8. Question 2, 3 bracket 2 to the power of negative y bracket over 16 minus 1 equals to 1 over 2. Find the value of y. Okay, so you see this one got unknown power, right? Okay, so for your mathematics, because when yours got C unknown power, okay, unknown power, what you all want to do is make both sides same base. Okay, the same base. It means like 2 to the power of something equals to, okay, this one, 2 to the power of, let's say, x and y. Therefore, x will be equals to y. Okay, this is the concept that we want to apply. Okay, so we see what can we simplify it first. Okay, so over here, I can plus 1. Okay, I can plus 1. So this will be 3 2 to the power of negative y over 16 equals to 1.5. Then I times 16, which is 24. Then I divide it by 3, which is 8. Okay. Then the concept is this. We want to change it to 2 big base. Okay, 2 big base. So 2 to the power of negative y. 8 is also 2 to the power of 3. Therefore, I can compare the power. Okay, which is negative y equals to 3, y equals to negative 3. Okay, y equals to negative 3. Okay, cool. Any questions so far? Any question? Okay, next one. Solve the simultaneous equation. All of you know how to use your calculator to do this. Okay, so when you all do simultaneous equation like this, you see I got PQ like this. Use your calculator, check the answer first. Okay, so I want all of you, come let's practice together. Press menu, press right, down to equation / function, then do simultaneous equation. Select 2 unknowns. Okay, immediately your calculator will give you the answer. Okay, so we always want to write it down first so that we can check that the value is correct. Okay, so 2, 1, 2, 1 minus 1 minus 1 over 2. Okay, so you get, you see in the calculator, this is what I want you all to do. You see at the calculator, it says 1 over 2. So you write it down at the side first. Okay, then only you go and solve it. This is how we do it. Okay, so what we want to do for this, I think this actually pretty simple. We can just do elimination. Okay, elimination. So I can just write like that 1 plus 2. Okay, I straight away solve from here. Nice lah. Okay, 1 plus 2. So this one will be 3p equals to, okay, wait, I better, this one right here. Okay, 3p equals to 2 minus 1 over 2. Okay, which is 3 over 2. P, you divide it by 3, this will be 1 over 2. Okay, then after that, you just sub lah. Okay, let's just assume this 1, this 2, sub P equals to 1 over 2 into, okay, whichever. I'll sub into equation 2. Okay, equation 1, equation 2, up to you. Equals negative 1 over 2. Therefore, you'll get Q equals to 1. Okay, just rearrange it. Okay, if you exam don't know what to do, right, just use your calculator, write something down, write the correct answer. Okay. Okay, question 2. Hence. Okay, when they say the word hence, make sure you look above. Okay, look above to see what do you have. Okay, for 0 to 360 and from 0 to v to 360, solve the simultaneous equation. So you see, right, both the equation are the same. Okay, the same. Just that now P is sine U and cos V is Q is cos V, right? Okay, so what can I say for this? What can I say for this? I can say immediately that P, which is 1 over 2, the answer, okay, P equals to sine U ma. Okay, where we find that the answer just now also sine U is equals to 1 over 2. Okay, sine U is equals to 1 over 2. Whereas if I compare with above, Q will be cos V. The solution for Q just now was equals to 1. So we just need to solve this particular question. Okay, so how do we do this? Okay, like how we solve our trigo. So we first find our base angle. So alpha will be shift sine 1 over 2. This will be 30 degrees. Okay, that day, who asked me? Fatin. Okay, you asked me about this one, right? Okay, I explained clearly. Listen carefully how to do your trigo again. Okay, so first thing you want to find is you ignore the positive or negative sign first. Okay, this one is positive, this one also positive lah. Okay, let's just look at this one. So this is positive. That means we want to find for sign value that is positive. Okay, the first step is you find what is your base angle. Okay, your base angle, I normally write it as alpha. Okay, second step, now you use the ASTC method. Okay, so let me ask you, sine is positive is which quadrant? Sine is positive is which quadrant? A, S, T, C, right? Okay. 1 and 2, right? Because you see, A is positive, that means all is positive, and this one is sine is positive. We only want to focus on, right now, ASTC, right, is sine is positive value because of this part here, the 1 over 2, positive 1 over 2. So if it's sine positive, that means I will use first quadrant and second quadrant to calculate the angle, which is in this case, U. So U will be equals to, okay, if it's first quadrant, then it's just the alpha, so which is 30 degrees. The second quadrant will be 180 degrees minus the alpha, which is 30 degrees. 180 minus 30. So you will get 150 degrees like that. Understand? Understand how this works? Okay, so if it's, I just give another scenario. If it's negative, so let's say if your value is sine U equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, sine U equals to negative 1 over 2. So which quadrant will it be at? Okay, let's just do the alternative. Sine U equals to negative 1 over 2. Okay, so you do the same thing you find what's your base angle first, but you don't care about the negative sign first. So when you find base angle, don't go and put the negative sign inside. You just write the value first. Okay, you'll still get 30 degrees. Then right now, the positive or negative sign only matters when you all do the ASTC graph. Okay, so over here, now ASTC, we want to find sine is negative, right? Okay, sine equals to negative. Sine equals negative is quadrant 3 and quadrant 4. So we draw a line here like this. Quadrant 3, quadrant 4. How to do quadrant 3 and quadrant 4 formula? The calculation. Your theta is 180 degrees plus your base angle. This one is 360 degrees minus your base angle. Okay, you just have to remember, first quadrant, your theta will just be your base angle. Second quadrant, theta is equal to 180 degrees minus base angle. Clear on this? Okay, so if let's say if they ask you to do this, then your answer will be 180 plus 30 degrees and 180 degrees minus 360 minus 30 degrees. Answer will be 210 and 330. 330 degrees. Okay? Can Fatin? Because that day you were asking this question. I don't know if I answered your question that day. Okay, so your U here will be 30 degrees and 150 degrees. Okay, wait. 150 degrees. Okay, your V, cos V equals to 1. Okay, you all just need to remember for sine and cos, later look back on this. For sine and cos, if your value is -1, 0, and 1, just use original graph. Okay, so you now need to know how to draw your cos graph for this case. So cos V equals to 1 means my graph is like this. Okay, then what is the angle that gives you 1? Here and here, right? Which is what? 0 degrees and 360 degrees. So the answer will just be 0 degrees and 360 degrees. Okay, 0 degrees, 360 degrees. How to get positive 1/2 from the first question? Okay, from the first question. You look, the equation is exactly the same one. 2p plus q equals to 2. 2 sine u plus cos v equals to 2. Just now we solved already, p is equals to 1/2. I'm just copying it down. Because of the word hence, so normally we need to see from the previous question. Okay, it's a bit tricky, this one. You just need to see the pattern. Okay, so we see the pattern. You see P, now over here, sine U replace P already. Cos V replace Q. You see the equation? It's actually exactly the same one. So I'm just replacing the P now with sine U. The Q now with cos V. It's because from the top, we already solved for 1/2. Okay? Any more question? Okay, like what I say, I feel this paper is a bit tricky. Okay, this paper got many questions a bit tricky. Okay, let's go. Next one. Question 4. Okay, this is a function question. So fx equals 2x minus 1, gx equals to 3x minus 2, hx equals to 1/x, and jx equals to 5 to the power x. Find f2. So we just need to substitute our x become 2. So this will be 2 times 2 minus 1. You get 3. 3. Okay. Gf2 means you can read like this as well. My new input right now is f2. F2 we calculate in the on top, so which is 3. It means now my new input is actually the value of 3 itself. So G3 will be 3 times 3 minus 2, which is equals to 7. Okay, 3 times 3 minus 2, which is equals to 7. Okay, find G inverse X. So you need to know how to do your inverse function. Let G inverse X equals to Y. Okay, then GY equals to X. 3Y minus 2 equals to X. 3Y equals to X plus 2. Y equals to X plus 2 over 3. Okay? Therefore, G inverse X equals to X plus 2 over 3. X plus 2 over 3. Okay, so make sure you know how to do your inverse function. Okay, find X when Hx equals to J negative 2. Okay, so we just need to copy it down. 1 over X, J is 5 to the power of negative 2. Okay, 5 to the power of negative 2. So you can just calculate this. This will be 0.04. Okay, 1 over X equals to 0.04. Therefore, X will be 1 over 0.04, which is 25. Okay, 25. Okay, write fx minus hx as a single fraction. So we just copy down. Fx is 2x minus 1 minus hx, 1 over x. Okay, so how do we join this whole thing to a single fraction? Okay, we want to make all of it to the same denominator, which is over x. So this one will be times x over x. This one also times x over x. Okay, so this will be 2x squared minus x minus 1 over x. Wow, so nice. They give 2 marks for this. 2x squared minus x minus 1 over x. Okay, next one. Find the value of jj2. Okay, so jx just now is given to us 5 to the power of x. So j2 will be 5 squared. Okay, I just replace the x with 2. This will be 25. Okay, so 5 to the power of 25. Wow, so big. Then your value will be 2.98 times 10 to the power of 17. Okay, 2.98 times 10 to the power of 17. Okay, find x when j inverse x equals to 4. Okay, j inverse x. Where is j inverse x? Did we calculate for that? Okay, we don't have to. Okay, you see the other way to see it. Okay, don't follow the one that I sent you. When we inverse and inverse, the concept that we're going to do is you inverse back the inverse, right? It will just become back to j again. Okay, it will just become j again. So you just need to find what is j for, which is 5 to the power of 4. Okay, therefore it will be 625. 625. The concept is like this. Okay, if I go like this, is jx. Then I go back, is j inverse x, right? So if I inverse this one back, that means it's go back to jx again. No? Okay, can? Okay. Question 5. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H is a regular octagon. You want to go back? Okay, here. Okay. This is a regular octagon with sides of length 6 cm. The diagram shows part of the octagon. O is the center of the octagon and M is the midpoint AB. Show that angle OAM is 67.5 degrees. Okay, so how do I find OAM? Okay, OAM. So OAM, I think we did a question that was similar, right? This one. Okay, in the last paper. So you all need to know regular polygon formula for the interior angle is, so all the angle here, right, is all the same. Okay, so OAM is half of the interior angle. So formula for interior angle, you all need to memorize it first. This one. You either memorize one of it. Okay, interior angle, this is for regular polygon. Regular means your sides are all the same. Therefore, your angle will all be the same as well. So you can either use theta equals to 180 minus 360 over n, or theta equals to n minus 2 times 180 degrees over n. Okay, up to you, whichever you want to memorize. Okay, because I think some of you memorize another way, one or the other. Okay, so interior angle. Okay, interior angle. I like the second way actually. So octagon means 8 sides. 8 minus 2 times 180. Okay, then divided by 8 sides. Okay, why I like the second one? Because I just memorized this one only. The n minus 2 over 180. This is your total internal angle. Then you divide it by the number of sides. Okay, but some of you, I think you all memorize this one straight away. Okay, so you'll get 135. Okay, 135 degrees for one interior angle for this octagon. Okay, then your angle OAM will just be 135 divided by 2. Okay, you'll get 67.5 degrees. Okay, calculate the area of the octagon. Okay, so area of octagon, you got to remember, okay, not got to remember, you need to know, for regular polygon, right, you just need to take the area of the triangle for one of these, then there will be 8, in this case, there will be 8 triangles of this. It's like a triangle pizza slice like that, to find your entire octagon. Okay, so what's the first thing that you need to find? We want to find what's the area of this triangle, then you multiply it by 8. Okay, area of one of this triangle, then multiply it by 8. So how do we do? Okay, we draw this triangle first so that it's clear. Okay, A, B, O. Okay, what is the information that we have? They say the length is side 6, right? Okay, so I can say that here is 3, right? Okay, then here is that we found just now 67.5 degrees. Okay, OAB. Okay, what do we want to find? Reason why I split into half is because we want to use SOHCAHTOA. Okay, SOHCAHTOA. So I want to find the height of this. Okay, so what is the height? Opposite and adjacent, right? Okay, I want to find what's the height first. Find H. H, how do I find it? Tangent 67.5 degrees equals to height over 3. Okay, just type it to calculator. 3 times tangent 67.5, 7.243. Okay. Second one, we find area of triangle, which is half times base times height. Okay, this is your area of one triangle. So the area of AOB, half, your base is 6, times 6 times 7.243. Okay, you will get 21.728. Okay, total area will be equals to 8 triangles. Okay, because it's an octagon. So 21.728 times 8, which you'll get 173.82. Okay, 173.82 cm squared. Okay, you want to round it to 174 also can. 174 also is acceptable. Okay, question 2. Find the area of the circle that passes through the vertices of the octagon. Okay, how do y'all do this? The area of the circle that passes through the vertices of the octagon. Okay, so that means, right, I got 1, 2, okay, how to draw octagon? Okay, basically got octagon, then it passes through. Okay, so you see, all you need to do is you need to find, there's basically a circle that passes through this whole thing. Okay, then it touches like this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I don't know how to draw. Octagon. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, like this. Okay, so what I want to find over here is the area of this triangle, the area of the circle. Area of circle, the formula is pi r squared, right? So I need to find what is the r first. Okay, because I don't know what's my r here. So my r is either OA or OB. So we need to base on this this diagram. Let's find what is OA. Okay, let's find what is OA. So we got H already. We can either use Pythagoras theorem or you use Trigo again. Okay, your SOHCAHTOA. Okay, for me, I'll just use SOHCAHTOA. So cos 67.5 degrees. So K, okay, K, which is 3 over OA. Okay, OA is actually your radius. So OA will be 3 over cos 67.5, which is 7.839. Okay, so that means my radius of this circle is equals to 7.839. Okay, area of a circle will be pi r squared. So 7.839 squared, which is 193.07. Okay, 193.07. Okay, Ken? Any question? Any question? Can so far? Okay, question B, this one I don't like because a bit hard. Okay, could you all do this? Okay, question B. Those who have tried the paper. Okay, a bit tricky, this one, especially the question 2. Okay, let's do this. Okay, question B. The diagram shows a horizontal container for water with a uniform cross section. The cross section is a semicircle. The radius of the semicircle is 0.45 meter and the length of the container is 4 meters. Calculate the volume of the container. Okay, you struggle with this type of question. Okay, honestly, this question is a little bit tough. Okay, especially the second one. So you have to just break down part by part. Okay, just look at it one step at a time. Okay, let's look at it. What we need to see. Volume of the container. So for volume of the okay, mensuration. So this all falls under mensuration, which is your perimeter, area, volume. You have to memorize the formula. No shortcut on this side. Okay, so this is the volume of this container. You just cross-sectional area multiply by 4, right? Okay, cross-sectional area multiplied by 4. So you need to remember this is cross-sectional area. Okay, I just write it as AC times your length. Okay, what's the cross-sectional area? It's a half a circle, so half pi r squared times L. This is how we break it down. What is the R? 0.45 square, then times 4. Okay, your final answer will be 1.27. Okay, 1.27 meter cube. Okay, question 2 is the one that's a bit tricky. Okay, it's a 6-mark question. Okay, 6 marks question. So if you got this correct, congratulations. You got 1.28. Okay, let's see. Is it acceptable? How do you type in your calculator, Cherise? Let me just double check. 1/2 times pi times 0.45 square times 4. I don't think can round up to 1.28. Okay, answer scheme say no. You just type the exact value. Okay, just type the whole thing inside. Because I think I don't know how you type it in. Try not to round it up. Okay, one thing, remember in your exam, try not to round it up in the middle of the equations. Okay, so if you can try to use the exact value as much as you can, because the final answer, if you keep rounding it up, then you'll lose the accuracy also. Okay, so that's something to keep in mind. Okay. Question 2. The greatest depth of the water in the container is 0.3 meters. The diagram shows a cross section. Calculate the number of liters of water in the container. Give your answer correct to the nearest integer. Okay, how to do this, right? We just need to know what we want to find first. Okay, for this question, we have to find this cross-sectional area first. Okay, this shaded area first. Then multiply by the length, which is your 4 meters. But the issue is, how do I actually find this shaded area? Okay, there are various ways to do it, but this is how I'll do it. So you need to add extra lines. What I'll do is I'll add this line here and this line here. Okay, why? Because I know that here is the radius also. Just now, based on the information that's given to me, I know that this is 0.45. That means this is also 0.45. This is also 0.45. In fact, here is also 0.45, right? Because radius one. Okay. So since this whole thing is 0.45, can I say that this is 0.15? Okay, because 0.45 minus 0.3, right? Okay, let's just give the points the name A, B, and C. Okay, A, B, and C. All right. What I want to do, there are various ways to do this. The answer straight away will come out, not straight away. The answer come out will be the same also. Okay, so you just need to understand first. I want to find the area of this shaded part here. The method that I'll be doing is I will take the area of sector minus the area of triangle here. Okay, area of sector minus area of triangle. Okay, so we think in the big picture first. All right, so how do I do this question here? We need to find out what is the area of the triangle first. So area of triangle, what do I need? I can use half AB sine C. Okay, or I can use half times base times height. Okay, up to you. Okay, up to you. All right, let's just draw this out here first, so I can see clearly. Okay, so I have this triangle. Let's put this here M. Okay, I'm just extracting M out. So MBC. Okay, MBC. Okay, then I have 0.45 here. I have 0.15 here. Okay, what I don't have is MC, right? Okay, for me, what do I need to find? I need to find this angle here so that I later can use the angle here to find the area of the sector. Okay, so this is what I need to do. Okay, I want to find angle ABC. So I find area angle MBC first, then I later multiply it by 2. So this is the first thing that I'll be doing. MBC. So I just write it as theta here. Okay, how can I find MBC? So cos angle MBC is equals to K, 0.15 over 0.45. MBC equals to shift cos 0.15 over 0.45. Okay, which is 70.529 degrees. Okay, this one I just exaggerate the number first because in the middle. Okay, then I want to find my area ABC. Okay, it means this whole thing here. Angle, why I keep saying area. Angle ABC, which is times 2. Okay, 2 times 70.529 degrees. Okay, which is 141.058 degrees. Okay, so this is my here. Okay, I got here is 141.058 degrees. Okay, now this is my first part. I find the angle first. Second part, now I want to find area of the shaded, okay, of the shaded region. How do I find the area of the shaded region? I take area of sector ABC. Okay, sector means your pizza pie, like that. This, then minus the area of triangle ABC. Okay, which is over here. This part here. Can you see? Okay, how can I do straight away? This one we got our theta already just now. Our theta was 141.058. Okay, we just take this formula will be theta over 360 times pi r squared. For area of triangle, I will use half AB sine C. Okay, half AB sine C. Okay, many formulas this one. Okay, so theta over 360 times pi, your R is 0.45. Okay, 0.45 square minus half AB sine C. Okay, the sine C is the same theta also. So half AB. Okay, I move here a bit. Sine 141.058 degrees. Okay, you type this in the calculator. Okay, for those who haven't do, you all just copy down first. You type it in the calculator, you get 0.2493 minus 0.06364, which you'll get 0.1856 meter squared. Okay, so this is the area of the shaded region. I'm taking the area of the sector here minus this triangle. Okay, and the formula that I'm using is theta times pi r squared. Then the triangle I'm using, half AB sine C. Okay, half AB sine C. Clear? Okay, then the last part, we want to find the volume of the water, right? Okay, so volume of water will just be 0.1856 times the length. Okay, so you take the length is 4. Okay, but you need to look at the units. This one is 0.27425 meter cube. Okay, they want us to present it in liters. Okay, present it to liters. So liters, where's the bridge? Okay, you all have to know from here. Actually, meter cube, then to cm cube, then to ml, then to liters, right? Okay, the bridge is here, right? Okay, the bridge is here. Okay, 1 cm cube is equals to 1 ml. So how do I change? If you don't know straight away, so you see in my working, I actually straight away, right? But if you don't know, you slowly one by one like this. Okay. Meter cube to cm cube, you just need to like this, times 100, then you cube it. Okay. Then ml to liter, this one is divide by 1000. Okay, so for you to change, right, from meter cube to liter, basically I need to go from here to here, which is times 100 cube, times 100 cube, which is also the same as ml. Then I divide by 1000. So times 100 cube, then divide by 1000, right, is actually equals to times 1000. Okay, so that's why you can see my working there, I just straight away times 1000. This is if you don't know how to break it down, or if you don't know what's the conversion. So 0.7425 times 1000. You round it to your nearest integer, which is 743 liters. Okay, 743 liters. Okay, later we want to see the great boundary for this paper. I don't know whether it's high or not. Okay, any question? This part here? I find this question, I think, is the hardest one. Okay, this question is the hardest one among all of it. Okay, cool. Okay, let's go. Question 6. Okay, question 6. This beautiful cubic graph. Okay, this one hard. Okay. Let's see. Okay, the diagram shows the graph of y equals to fx for negative 1.5 to 5. Find f2. Okay, so f2 means when my x equals to 2. Okay, so you just need to look at the graph. When x equals to 2, that means over here, what is my y? So you just need to see, read from here. Okay, so this point here, right, which is negative 3. Okay, so answer will be negative 3. Okay, solve the equation fx equals to 0 for negative 1.5 to 5. Okay, so that means this is when y equals to 0. So when y equals to 0 means on my, okay, this one I will put in green color. Okay, so basically here, these 3 points, this is when y equals to 0 is my x-axis. So I get negative 1. Okay, then this second point is 1.6. Then here is 4.4. So negative 1, 1.6, 4.4. You just need to read from the graph. Okay, next one. Fx equals to k has 3 solutions. Okay, for this domain where k is an integer, find the smallest possible values of k. So you look back at the diagram. K means it's a horizontal line. Okay, so where is the solution that will give you the smallest k? Okay, so I'm going to use it in this purple. So basically what you need to do is you just take your ruler. This is a horizontal line, right? You see where does it intersect? The lowest point where it intersect 3 points. You see all of here, all intersect 3 points, right? All the in between. Here, intersect 2, then go down here, then it's 3 already. So this means it's 3 solution. They want the smallest k value. It means over here, right? They want an integer also. So you see at k equals to negative 8, this will be the smallest value for k. Okay, smallest possible values for k, because 8 point after 8 point here, then after that here is 2 solutions already. Okay, so this will be the answer, -8. You just need to understand what they're asking you for, okay, based on the diagram. Okay, then the next one, on the grid, draw a line y equals to mx. So the fx equals to mx has exactly one solution, -1.5 to 5. Okay, when they say here, okay, this one is quite an interesting question. Fx equals to mx. This means, okay, this means we have what? It's a line with a what do you call it? With a slope, right? Because there's mx to it. Okay, so it can either be like this or like this. Okay, so you can draw it, however, where it only has one solution. So what I will do for this is I'll draw it like this. Okay, you can draw however you want. Okay, I'll draw it in this pink color. Wait. Okay, I'll draw. Hold on a minute. Okay, I'll draw it like this. Okay, it's supposed to intersect one time only. Okay, so I adjust a bit. Probably it can be something like that. This one, you see, one solution only. It doesn't touch anywhere else. Okay, you just adjust it lah. Okay, you just adjust it. You can draw anywhere. Okay, you can draw here, you can draw here, as long as it touches one point only. Okay, and you draw the entire thing. Okay, don't draw halfway. So you need to draw the entire thing. Oops. Okay, this is how you do this. This is for question 4. Okay, question 4. Okay. Question B1. Y equals to 3x squared minus 12x plus 7. Find the value of dy dx when x equals to 5. So we went through dy over dx, multiply power minus 1. Okay, so dy over dx, you need to find what's your dy over dx first. This will be 6x minus 12. Okay, then when x equals to 5, you sub in. Okay, when x equals to 5. dy over dx equals to 6 times 5 minus 12. 6 times 5 minus 12, you just need to calculate it. 18. Okay, 18. Okay, question 2. Find the coordinates of the point on the graph of y equals to 3x squared minus 12x plus 7, where the gradient is 0. Okay, so when they say gradient is 0 means dy over dx equals to 0, because dy over dx represents your gradient function. Okay, so we want to find we already found what's dy dx, right? So when dy over dx equals to 0, we want to calculate what's the x coordinate first. So 6x equals to 12, x equals to 2. Okay, then coordinates of the point means you need to find your x and your y, right? So we got the x coordinate already. We need to find what's the y. So when x equals to 2, we sub it in. 3 times 2 squared minus 12 times 2 plus 7. Okay, we should get -5. Okay, so your coordinate will be 2, -5. Okay, question C. Okay, when y equals to 2x to the power of p plus qx squared, dy over dx equals to 14x to the power of 6 plus 6x. Find the value of p and the value of q. Okay, so this one is a bit interesting. The how they give you the question. Okay, so we just need to see you see when you differentiate, right, p, it becomes 6. So you gotta remember that you gotta multiply power, then power minus 1. So my original value will be what? P equals to 6 plus 1, no? Because before you differentiate, after you differentiate, you minus 1 to the power, right? So you want to go back to the original one, you plus 1 back. So your P will be equal to 7. Then QX squared plus 6X. Okay, QX squared plus 6X. You just need to find what is your Q. Okay, so multiply power, then power minus 1, right? So multiply power 2 times Q will become equal to 6. So 2 times Q equals to 6. Therefore, Q will be equal to 6 divided by 2, which is equal to 3. So 7 and 3. Okay, 7 and 3. Oh my, so many more questions. Okay, come, let's go. Question 7. Calculate angle ACD. Okay, ACD. Right? ACD. So ACD, this one you just need to write down all your formula of the triangles. The triangle got sine rule, got cos rule. Okay, make sure you all memorize this one. Sine rule, cos rule. So A over sine A equals to B over sine B. Cos rule, A square equals to B square plus C square minus 2BC cos A. Okay. Calculate angle ACD. This one I got 3 sides. Okay, remember for when to use sine rule and when to use cos rule. Cos rule is either your crocodile mouth or you got all 3 sides. So this one you got all 3 sides. You want to find the angle. So you use cos rule. Okay, so let's put here, let's call this alpha. Okay, let's call this alpha. Angle ACD as alpha. So my opposite one, right? The A will be this one. Okay, because this is the mouth, right? Okay, this is the mouth. So this will be my opposite side. Okay, so 9 square equals to 12 square plus 14 square minus 2 times 12 times 14 cos alpha. Okay, cos alpha. We'll calculate this. 81 equals to 144 plus 196 minus 336 cos alpha. Okay, this part here, you got to be careful. I always see students write 144 plus 196, then minus 336. You all go type this in the calculator. Remember, cannot do that. Okay, how you want to do, if you forget, put a big bracket like this. Okay, put a big bracket like this so that you are very clear that you cannot minus this off. Okay, not necessary to put, but I know many students always get confused on this one. So you just type 144 minus 196 is you get negative 52, negative 144 plus 196 is 340. 340 minus 336 cos alpha. Okay, 81 minus 340 minus 259 equals to minus 336 cos alpha. 259 divided by 336. So cos alpha will be equals to 37 over 48. And just type in the calculator. Alpha equals to 39.6 degrees. Okay, therefore your angle ACD is 39.6 degrees. Okay, let's just label this down, 39.6 degrees. Show that BC equals to 7.05 km correct to 2 dp. Okay, where's BC? BC is here. Okay, I can just use sine rule, okay, because I got this opposite. This one also I can find opposite. So let's just use sine rule. BC over sine 25 degrees equals to 14 over sine 123 degrees. Okay, BC will be equals to 7.054. Okay, when they say ask you to prove and correct, or this one correct to 2 dp, the line before you just write as many Okay, not as many. You just write more than whatever units that they're asking you to correct to. Okay, so you write it as 7.054, then you write 7.05 km like this. Okay, this is normally how we answer it. Okay. Calculate the shortest distance from B to AC. Okay, this question very, very common. They always come out. So you just need to remember shortest distance from a point to a line is the perpendicular distance. Okay, this is the sentence that you need to remember. From a point to a line, the shortest distance from a point to a line. So B to AC, where's B to AC? B, it means from here to AC. So how do I find this? Okay, just now we found what's the value for BC. BC is 7.05. Okay, so we want to find the perpendicular distance, which means like this. Okay, I got 32, I got 7.05. Okay, so my triangle will be like this. Okay, 32 and 7.05. I got B, I got C, I got here. Okay, I got 32 degrees. I got 7.05. Okay, let's call this Y, okay, or whatever alphabet that you want. We want to find what is Y. Y is the perpendicular distance, which means this is the shortest distance. Okay, we have gone through this type of question many, many times already. Let's find Y. So Y, we can use SO, opposite and hypotenuse. So sine 32 degrees equals to Y over 7.05. Okay, therefore Y will be 7.05 times sine 32, which is 3.74. Okay, 3.74 km. Okay, then calculate the length of the straight line BD. Okay, this is a 4-mark question. So BD, right? So I am going to use red color, B to D, like this big triangle here. Okay, I'm going to erase this one. So what do we have here? I have, okay, I just going to draw it out. Okay, I got B, C, D. 12 km, I got 7.05. Okay, I got this angle here also, right, which is 39.6 plus 32, which is 71.6 degrees. Okay, can I find BD? Just use cos rule, right? Just use cos rule. Okay, so I'm going to use cos rule. So just now how I calculated the angle. Angle DCB will be equals to 39.6 degrees plus 32 degrees. Okay, which is 71.6 degrees. Okay, so we use cos rule. BD square equals to 7.05 square plus 12 square minus 2 times 7.05 times 12 cos 71.6 degrees. Okay, you'll get 193.77 minus 169.32 cos 71.6 degrees. Okay, then you'll get 140.33. You square root the whole thing, you'll get 11.8. Okay, 11.8 km. Okay, last one for this. Question E. C is due east of A. Find the bearing of D from C. Okay, find the bearing of D from C. So where is D from C? Okay, so we look back at the diagram. D from C. So that means here, bearing here to here. D from C, right? I want to find C is my starting point, D is my ending point. Okay, so how can I find this one? Okay, I can just find this angle here. I think this will be the easiest one. Okay, find this angle here, then 360 minus that. Okay, so I can 90 degrees minus 39.6 degrees here. 90 degrees minus 39.6. Yep, correct, Yannick. Okay, so 50.4 degrees. So over here is 50.4 degrees. Oops. You can take 270 plus can. Does it work also? Okay, did you say that AC is horizontal? Okay, I think the answer is correct, but it doesn't say here anywhere that here is horizontal, right? Oh, C to A is east. Okay, thanks, Linesh. Sorry, I didn't read that. Okay, C is due east of A. Okay, then can also. Okay, we can use, thanks, Linesh. Okay, so let's just use that way also can. Because it doesn't look straight here. Okay, C is due east. So we can take 270 plus this part here also. Okay, so 270, I think this one easier, plus 39.6 degrees. Okay, so you get 309.6 degrees. 309.6 degrees. Okay, let's go. Next one. Okay, use set notation to describe the shaded region in the Venn diagram. Okay, Venn diagram is my diagram. Okay, because teacher Ivan. Okay, A intersect B. This is the first one. Okay, A intersect B. Okay, next one. Shade the correct region in each Venn diagram. Okay, so how do we do this? Q union P prime will be here. Okay, union means everything. So everything of P prime and everything of Q. Okay, so Q will be here, right? Q will be here. Okay, so next one, K union L bracket intersect M prime. Okay, so what you need to always remember is when you got bracket, then make sure you do the bracket first. Okay, you solve the bracket first. So K union L will be where? Everything of K and L, right? Then intersect with M prime. M prime means not M. Everything that's outside. So what I like to do, I show you all, I do like this first. This one, I put one direction. Okay, you in exam, you can use like pencil. You shade it lightly first. Okay, this one, I put like this direction. This one, I put this direction like that. Okay, so K union L will be like this. Okay, M prime is everything that's outside of M, right? So everything that's outside of M will be the outside here. So after that, okay, by right is everything that's outside also. Okay, everything is outside. Okay, but I don't want to shade so much. Then I just erase the blue color part here. Okay, you just see wherever got intersect 2 times. Okay, like this. This is my answer. Venn diagram, which chapter is it on Thinkific? Chapter 8. Okay, chapter 8. That time we briefed through quite fast. Okay, you go to chapter 8, the very, very first part of chapter 8, sets, vectors, function, and transformation. Let me send it to you. Wait. Okay, so for vectors, what you need to do is please take note on You all just need to know all the symbols. Okay, the intersect, union, subset. Okay, I think one of the early class that we went through. Okay, Ken? Okay, don't know, you all don't know anything there. Please ask me. Okay, question B. The diagram shows 11 cards. One of these cards is chosen at random. Write down the probability that the letter on the card is not A. Okay, so not A. We got 11 cards. How many is A? 2 of it. So 9 of it is not A, right? So 9 over 11. Okay, 9 over 11. Okay, question 2. A card is chosen at random from these 11 cards and then replaced. A second card is then chosen at random. Okay, find the probability that exactly one card has the letter N. Okay, exactly one card means what? Only one card is N, then the other one is not N, right? So for you to get the card N is 2 over 11. Okay, because I got 2 of it is N, right? Okay, here and here. So not N is 9 over 11, right? Okay, which is, yeah. Okay, not N, 9 over 11. So P, one card is N. How do we calculate it? The first card, you either get not N, then the second card N. Okay, one thing also you need to read the sentence here. A card is chosen at random from this 11 card and then replaced. It means I take the card already, right? Then I put it back into the deck again. Okay, so what will happen? If it's replaced, then your total amount for the second time, right, will be the same again. Okay, so you need to look at this, the sentence that is given to you. Okay, so one card is N. You need to do like this. The first one, let's say we take not N, then N. Okay, not N will be 9 over 11. The one with N will be 2 over 11. Okay, it's not 2 over 10, but 2 over 11 because it is replaced. Okay, then what we need to do, we need to multiply it by 2 because I can also take my first card is N, then only my second card is not N. Okay, that's the logic of it. So that's why I need to multiply it by 2. This one, once you get this, then you just need to type into calculator. You get 36 over 121. Understand the logic of it? So you need to please take note on the little words. Okay, Venn diagram. So this Venn diagram question is actually mixed with the last chapter. You see this part here is all probability. Okay, this is not Venn diagram. This is under probability. So mixed with chapter 10. Chapter 10, probability. Okay. For Venn diagram type of question, you need to know the calculation. There's only actually one type, which is this very particular one. Okay. You see in my video also, right? The example that I gave you actually exactly the same also. Okay, as in the values is different, but the concept is exactly the same. Let's read this type of question. 50 students are asked if they like English and if they like mathematics. 3 say that they do not like English and do not like maths. Okay, so they means this one don't like both of it. 33 say they like English, 42 say they like maths. Complete the Venn diagram. Okay, you all look here, right? Does the value, right, if you add it all up together, does it equal to 50? No, right? You see why suddenly got so many students, right? Got 33 of them, got 42. Okay. For Venn diagram type of question for calculation, this is the very, very common one that will come up. You need to consider, how are you going to do this? You need to consider the students that like both of it. Okay? Going to teach you all. This one got order to how to calculate that. Okay, you just draw another one. Okay, I teach you how to do it. You put English, you put maths. Okay, the first thing that you need to fill up is you fill out the middle part. Okay, the one that like, we need to know that part of here likes both English and maths. Okay, we need to consider this also. Right? But they never say, they say they like English, they like maths. But maybe some of them, not maybe, there are some of them that like both English and maths. Okay, so we let the one who like both English and maths, we put it as X. So you put it right in the middle here. Okay, the point of intersection. So they gave us here, right, that they say 33 say they like English. So this whole part here supposed to be 33, right? But then we know part of the 33 actually like both English and mathematics. So how do I express this? I put it as 33 minus X. Okay, you all can go back to the Venn diagram. It is the last part. Okay, I think the second last example that I ran through. Mathematics also same thing. 42 say they like mathematics. What we can do is that part of them like mathematics and also English. So this part here, we put 44 minus X. You all just need to remember this to put the X, the one that like both English and mathematics. Okay? Then the ones who don't like both of it, 42. Okay, 42. Then the one that don't like both of it is 3. Okay, the haters. Okay, so the first thing that we want to do is you want to calculate what is the X value first. Okay, what's the X value? So all of this add up together will be equals to 50. Okay, will be equals to 50. So 33 minus X plus 42 minus X plus 3 will be equals to 50 students. Okay, go calculate this. 78 minus X equals to 50. Therefore, X will be equals to 28. So we know that 28 students likes both English and mathematics. So that's the first thing that we want to find. Okay, we know that here got 28 of them. And this one we know confirm 3 already. Okay, so the one who like English only will be what? English got 33 of them, right, in total. But English only, you have to take the one that like both of it. So 33 minus 28, this will be equals to 5. Okay, then the one who like maths only, it will be 42 minus 28. This will be 14 of them. Okay, 14 of them. So you just need to fill it up like this. 5, 14. Okay, question 2. Find the probability that these students like English and like maths. So this guy here, right? In the middle. So 28 over 50. Okay, 28 over 50 of them. The threshold is very low, if you saw correctly. Yes, go ahead and simplify. How low is it? Later we see. Okay, Lineage say that the threshold is very low because this paper I think is quite hard. In my opinion, also quite hard. Okay. Yeah, you can you can simplify it. Okay, will be what? 14 over 25. Hard, this paper. Okay, hard. I also find it hard. In fact, you can ask the MAths students, right? MAths easier than maths, right? Okay. No. Okay, for me, I think MAths easier than mathematics, right? Okay, come, let's finish this up. Oh no, still got one more. Okay, come, let's do this. Okay, 2 students are chosen at random. Find the probability that they both like mathematics. Okay, so mathematics, got how many of them? Got 42 of them, right? So 42 over 50. So both like mathematics. Okay, both likes maths. Okay, so will be 42 over 50. Then after you choose one guy already, then you will have less one guy, right? Okay, less one student, right? So it will be 41 over 49. This will be 121 over 175. Okay, 121 over 175. So you see, sets kind of question, they will mix together with probability. Okay, then question 4, 2 students who like English are chosen at random. Why less one guy? You choose the guy already, he's not inside already, ma. Okay, if I choose you already, then you no more already. Right? Okay, so you choose one guy out of the 50, then the guy, imagine you take him out of the group already. Then you still left 49% inside. Okay, then you minus one more because one less maths guy inside. That's why you have to minus one. Okay, so find the probability that they also both like mathematics. So this one, they say they take from English only. So that means we only take from this here. All right. So like mathematics, which is also is 28, right? Okay, so got two students, 28 out of 33. Okay, the one who like English, both also like mathematics. English and mathematics, this is 28 over 33. And English, okay, how we write, and we choose it from the English one. Okay, 28 over 33. So the probability will be 28 over 33. Then you choose one, you take him already, then you less one person. Okay, why I keep saying him? It's the students, right? Okay, you take the student already, then got one less. So it becomes 27 over 32. Okay, this will be 63 over 88. 63 over 88. All right. Okay, let's go. Last one. Question 9a. The area of the rectangle is 29. Why is the total 32? 33, not 32. Okay. Why is it 33? It's because of this sentence here. Two students who like English are chosen at random. So we only take from the people who like English. We don't take from the total. You have to see the sentence that they give you. So that means I go to the English group, then I only look at them. I don't care about the one who like maths only. I don't care about the others. Okay, so you need to look at all these small sentences. Where are they choosing from? If they never mention, then like you see here, they never say, right? They just say two students are chosen at random. Then you just take everyone. Okay, you just take everyone. Okay, 9a. Area of rectangle 29 cm square greater than the area of the square. The difference between the perimeters of the two shapes is k cm. Find the value of k. Okay, so we just write down all the equation based on the information that's given to us. So for area, how can we express it? X squared plus 29, okay, is equals to x minus 1 to x plus 1. Okay, this is based on the first sentence here. Okay, go ahead and simplify this. In fact, can go and solve this. X squared plus 29 will be equals to 2x squared plus x minus 2x minus 1. X squared minus x minus 30 equals to 0. Okay, change it to a quadratic equation. And x minus 6, x plus 5 equals to 0. Okay, therefore, x will be equals to 6, x equals to negative 5. Your x cannot be a negative value because it is length, therefore you reject it. Okay, then we base on the perimeter statement. Okay, perimeter, here they give us the perimeter statement. Okay, 2 times 2x plus 1 plus 2 times x minus 1. Okay, they say the difference, right? Okay, so we can say minus 4x. Okay, minus 4x. So this is this is this. The difference is k. Okay, so we go simplify it, then later we just sub in the x value. So 4x plus 2 plus 2x minus 2 minus 4x equals to k. 2x equals to k. And we just sub in when x equals to 6, k equals to 2 times 6, which is 12. Okay, k equals to 12. Okay. Question B. Okay, question B. The volume of the larger cube is 5 cm cube greater than the volume of the smaller cube. Show that 3y squared plus 3y minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, so this is y. So y cube plus 5 equals to y plus 1 cube, right? Okay. It means this one plus 5 because this is greater than this, right? So you can either minus 5 or you can plus 5 here. Okay, so we slowly open up the bracket. Okay, so y plus 1 cube, you need to know that you open it like this. Y plus 1, then y plus 1 squared. Okay, very rare, this kind of question actually. Okay, so y plus 1 square will be y squared plus 2y plus 1, which is equals to y cubed plus 2y squared plus y squared plus 2y plus 1. Okay, which will be y cubed plus 3y squared plus 3y plus 1. Okay, you simplify it. Y cubed and y cubed. Okay, cancel. Then you get 3y squared plus 3y minus 4 equals to 0. Okay, proven or shown. Why maths? Okay, last one for today and forever, hopefully. Find the volume of the smaller cube, show all your working, and give your answer correct to 2 decimal place. Okay, so we know that 3y squared, which is what we found on top, 3y squared plus 3y plus 4 is equals to 0. Okay, so we need to solve for this first. Then, because our volume of the smaller cube is just y cube, right? So we basically need to find what's y first. Okay, then we need to show all your working, give your answer to 2 dp. This one, you just use your calculator check first. You will get an irrational number. Okay, if you use calculator check, you see, you will get 3, then minus 4. You will get your value is 0.7583 and then negative 1.7583, right? Okay, you see, this one is irrational values, irrational number. Since an irrational number, okay, that means you need to use quadratic formula. That's why they say show all your working. Okay, so you can always use your calculator to check first to actually show you what method to use. Okay, so we're going to use quadratic formula, which is negative b plus minus square root b squared minus 4ac over 2a. You get negative 3 square root 3 squared minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, you get negative 3 plus minus square root 57 over 6. Okay, go and calculate this. Negative 3 plus square root 57 over 6. Then y equals to negative 3, negative square root 57 over 6. You will get 0.7583. This one, negative 1.76. You reject it. Okay, then v is equals to y cubed. Okay, so 0.7583 cube. Can you skip the second line of working? Which one? The quadratic formula? Is that? No, cannot. You won't get marks. They say show all your working. Show all your working. You cannot. Okay, that's why they say this statement here. Okay, so that's why you basically actually you cannot use your calculator to check one. Okay, actually by right. That's why they always say show all your working. So even if it's a nice number, right? Like you come out, you got an x, right? You need to show the bracket, how you factorize it. That's how you actually get the full marks. Okay, so don't go and skip the step. I only teach you all to use calculator because we want to check what is the final answer that we'll get. Then we sort of like reverse method to go and find the value. Okay, so 0.436 rounding up to 2 decimal place, so it will be 0.44. Hallelujah. Okay, so fun, this paper. Very, very hard. Okay, very hard. All right, can do. Okay, don't get discouraged by this paper. Okay, how many failed this paper? How? No lah, they won't say how many failed this paper, and it's a percentage. I told you already. Okay, let's just see what's the grade boundary for this one. Mathematics. Okay, let's see. I think it is quite hard. Okay, the grade boundary for this, okay, lineage state is what, 67. 2-1 and 4-1. 2-1 and 4-1. Ooh, this one is very, very low. 67%, you mean? Okay, you want to see the grade boundary for this? I write down for you all, I show you all. Your credit, yeah, want to guess? Credit for this paper is how much? Variant 2-1 and 4-1. Okay, it's very, very low. Your guess lah. No lah. Okay, percentage, in terms of percentage, credit for this paper. Okay, but like what I say, you don't aim for minimum, all of you here. Credit for this paper is 52 marks out of 200. Okay, 52 out of 200 is how much? 26%. Okay, 26% is a credit for this paper. Okay, but this one is not what your seniors took. Your seniors took one is the variant 2, so which is 63 marks out of 200, which is 31.5%. That's why you say all of you here, your trials, you all got 30% or not? Got right? Okay, don't aim for 30, aim at least 40. Okay, for those who never passed before, right? You want at least a credit, aim for 40% at least. Okay, 40% will be 0.4 times 200. Okay, about 80 marks like that. Okay, to be safe. Okay. The 26 is this year. I don't know. No, this paper, the May June paper. I don't know what's October, November. We wouldn't know until every student sit, then they will release a grade boundary. Okay, I'll stop the recording here first. So this is all for 058041MJ22. See you all in the next class.